Welcome back to the Sound for More channel. It's Leo speaking. Today I'm going to show you how you can create sidechain effects using Loopy Pro, the standalone version, so not inside any DAW or mixer like AUM. Before I continue, I would like to remind my viewers to subscribe as it helps with growing the channel. Thank you very much. The first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to click up here and then select a new project, then select discard changes. As you know, when you create a new project, it will create an input from your microphone. So I'm going to click on it and delete it straight away. There you are. Okay, so as you know, inside the Loopy Pro, you have tracks which are defined by this color. And indeed, if you click down here, you go to the sequencer, you find the different tracks. But for this purpose, let's stay here inside the mixer. And so you might be thinking to add the WoodPressor audio compressor alongside the tracks. I don't suggest that you do that. You can also create some bass here, like so. And you can insert again your audio compressor here. I don't suggest you do that either. So click on it and delete it. So the best way is actually to add WoodPressor against each audio unit. So let's start clicking on the plus sign here. Let's select add audio unit input. Okay, and let's search for iSem, which is one of those things which never let me down from Arturia. So really nice. I definitely recommend it. So let's click on it and let's activate the keyboard here and let's test what sound we have. We have a preset called Sunshine now, which will do. Okay, perfect. Next, we're going to click on the plus sign again, add another audio unit input. And now, yeah, why not? Let's choose Digistick 2, right? So let's click on it. And then let's select Host to Sync and refer back to previous tutorials on how to use Digistick. And then let's create a simple drum pattern just with the bass drum. Let's click play here. It will say set the tempo. Click on set the tempo. It will redirect me here. Click where it says 120. Click enter. In this way we set the tempo. Click again anywhere outside to dismiss that window. And let's click play now. Now you will hear the bass drum. Now that's because here this output says 1+2. Click on it and disable that. And actually while we're here, let's click none. So the destination is not going anywhere else. So if you click play now, you will not hear anything, but you can see here that the meter is going up and down based on the drum bass pattern. Okay, so next what we're going to do is to add WoodPressor. So you can do it pre-fader or post-fader, doesn't really matter. So click on here, let's search and let's search for WoodPressor and let's select it. Now let's add it also on the track where we have Digistick, the drum, and then don't choose the instance which you have already created, just create a new one. So search again for WoodPressor. Don't select where it says A, the first instance, choose a new one. In this case, if you've done it correctly, you have an instant A and an instant B there as well. Now alongside the drum track, click on WoodPressor, maximize that. Where it says mode here, change from sum to side. And WoodPressor has one really cool feature, which enables you actually to group together different instances. So with this link group, you can actually do the trick, as they say. Now set the threshold down to 0. You don't want any release or attack. Also the duration down to 0 and the mix down to 0 as well. We don't want any tube distortion either. And we don't need sim parameters either. So let's close that. Now let's go to WoodPressor, the first instance, A. Now here, let's select sum, which is already selected as a mode, and then let's go to group and make sure that it is the same group as it is in the other instance. And of course, remove sync parameters. We don't need any tube distortion. Now change the mix to be negative here, right? And now maximize the ratio. And now here you need to adjust the release, threshold, and attack until you find what you need. But before we start, what I'm going to do is go back here on the iSem synth, and I'm going to click here on this symbol here of the finger, which means hold. I'm going to click on an A and it will hold that sound as I change the parameter, okay? So as you can hear, we have a sidechain. Now, if you want to verify that it is coming from the Digistick 2, let's click play and let's change the pattern here. Now you can also change the velocity for each of the step, and in that case you will hear a different sidechain at that particular step because it's based on input velocity. So what you do is remove one and then just move up until it gets to red, like so, and then like so. Okay, so let's try. So you can see where the little dot is red, we have a maximum velocity to 127, and you can hear, of course, a higher volume. Okay, perfect. Now let me show you something really cool which you can do with WoodPressor. So let's click again on the plus sign, and let's click on Add another audio unit, and let's select the Digistick 2, and you can see you have a B instance there as well. So let's click on it again. Let's set it to host the to sync, and let's change the pattern like so. Okay. Next, we're going to add again another instance of a WoodPressor, like so, a new one. So it will become C, right? We set these to be sidechain again, group this time 2. We don't want any sync parameter, any tube distortion. We set this to 0, 0, 0 attack, 0 ratio, and the mix down to 0. We don't want also any makeup and any makeup limit. Okay, now let's remove here the output like so and select none. Okay, let's click play. If I change here the group from 1 to 2, it will pick up the different patterns from the Digistick 2 second instance. Which is really nice, and the WoodPressor is one of the few audio compressor that allows you to do that. And then of course now you can choose to record inside the Loopy Pro, right? So let's say we click play and we select the first group, yeah. And then what we are going to do, click record in here. Okay, perfect. Then we are going to select the group number 2 here, like so. And we're going to click play and record on the second color or track. Okay, now, so what we are going to do is mute this one, and now we can stop that, stop this one, click play, try the first track. Stop that one, try the second one. So as you can see, it's really straightforward how to create sidechain inside the Loopy Pro standalone version just using a WoodPressor, which is really cool. I definitely recommend it. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. See you next time. Bye.